Hi everyone, Empress Aries 888 here. I just wanted to show you, yes, I have hair and it's looking pretty good. Before I put my hat on, start my channel, just wanted to let people know if they're concerned as to why I wear hats, it's not what you think. I'm doing it for the angels. All right, now, this is wicked heavy and it starts with a song, okay? Because we'll do the lunchtime rewind, babies. One of Us by Joan Osbourne. What if God was one of us, just a slob like one of us, just a stranger on a bus trying to make his way home? And it says, if God had a face, what would it look like? And would you want to see? If seeing meant that you would have to believe in things like heaven and Jesus and the saints and all the prophets. And the answer is no. No. Huge downloads from spirit. And now I'm getting a headache. Return to sender. Spirit, come through. Let's call him spirit, okay? Let's get this party started. Spirit's already here, but let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation and closure for those that are seeking it. Please protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages, and please protect my beautiful collective. And thank you, Spirit, my higher resonant beings, my ancestors, for being here in this spiritual space and helping me. Amen. And I also had the the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Prince of Peace. Ooh, this is heavy. It is freezing cold in this vehicle, but we are not cold because this is hot tea being spilt up in here today. Because what I'm hearing as I'm shuffling the cards is the second coming of Christ. It's not going to be like the first. Okay? Spirit has envoys. And what does it say in the Bible? How you treat my people is how you treat me. How you treat my littlest one is how you treat me. People are being exposed to the angels in human form, and they are disrespecting, trying to annihilate, attacking, just like when Jesus was on the earth and the Pharisees and the Sadducees were attacking him and trying to get him to say something so that he would be accused of sedition, which is like death, slander and sedition. People are doing the same thing to God's angels, the envoys that are here. And the result is going to be catastrophic. Because how you treat God's envoys is how you treat him. When you see these envoys, when you see these, what they call them, people call them different names, right? Earth angels, messengers, whatever. And you disrespect them. You are disrespecting the divine. And he does not take kindly to that bullshit, is what I'm hearing. Ooh, child. 8 of Pentacles. This is going to be a learning process for people. What if God was one of us? Just a stranger on a bus trying to make his way home. It reminds me, and I've done this in another reading, about Beauty and the Beast, and how the old woman came to give a flower to the beast, and he was like, this old haggard woman, and he was like, get out of here, I don't want your, and she was warning him, don't be fooled, because beauty is more than skin deep. And he kept disrespecting her, he kept shunning her, he kept dismissing her, and all of a sudden she turned to this big angel, and then he's on his knees, I'm sorry, I apologize. Why does it have to take that for you to get the point? It's not even about the envoys, it's about your heart condition. If your heart ain't right, what is that song? How can you win when you ain't right within? Lauryn Hill. How can you win when you ain't right within? How can you prosper when you're petty? How can you be abundant when you're an asshole? It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Somebody's learning this. Somebody's watching you and learning this, that you are more than just skin deep. You are an angel, an envoy, one of God's messengers, and they disrespected you, dismissed you, and abused you. Maybe not physically, definitely emotionally. And there's an ending to that. God don't take kindly to ugly when it comes to their people. They're put in your life for a reason and a season. They're not there to stay. They're there to teach and go on and move. And some people get offended and attack because they think they have the right, instead of getting the point in the message. They shun the Prince of Peace. Prince, princess, energy doesn't matter. You're shunning God's messenger and ain't taking kindly to it. 10 of Cups. It could have led to the 10 of Cups. Ultimate happiness for the person who would have received it kindly, would have taken the message and actually applied it in their life. But instead, they fucked over God's messenger and then made fun of them. And then attacked them magically with their dark magic, their words. Words matter. Queen of Swords. It could have been a Queen of Swords that did this, or it could have been a Queen of Swords that came into your life. Man, woman, he, she, they. Put yourself where you need to go. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's not going to work out for this person that did that. I'm telling you right now. This was sad. 7 of Wands. Just like slings and arrows going after this person. Hitting the mark. Hitting the mark. 4 of Swords, possibly in the dream state as well, attacking this individual. Like, who the hell do you think you are? A messenger of God. But they may not even have called themselves that or even understood why they were saying things to you. Because even with myself, as an example, not calling myself anything, no title. What I'm saying is, when I say stuff, I know that it's guided by God. If I say something to you, and maybe it's not seasoned with salt, but I know that I'm put into people's lives for a reason and a season. And then I move forward. But it's like, it's a change. It's a transformation. There's a reason I'm there, and I'm guided in that direction. It's like, here I am, send me. Not that I'm better than anybody else, and I never said that. I am a sinner just like everybody else. I'm not Jesus Christ, okay? Don't get it twisted. I'm not calling myself the Christ, the second coming, the third, fourth, or the fifth. What I'm saying is, when I go into places or put into situations that maybe I'm not understanding, I know there's a reason for it. I'm enlightened enough in my brain, even when I didn't understand my gifts or why I was here, I knew there was something, there was a reason why I was there. I got the point after a while. It was like, why am I here? What am I doing here? Why am I always moving here, there, and everywhere? It's because here I am, send me. I'm willing to go and say things that maybe other people can't. And so it causes a ruckus in people's lives. Not that I'm trying to do that. That's not my intention. It's that there's a truth that needs to be told, and some people just don't got the balls to say it. And I do. Because I don't give a fuck. It's like, I really don't. It's got to be said. Somebody's got to say it. If I see something, I'm going to say it. I'm willing to take criticism, but some people just can't take criticism. And then they attack the person who says it. Instead of like constructively understanding that it's coming from a good place, because I'm not trying to maliciously attack people. That's not how I roll. I might make an observation. And that observation starts this chain reaction. And all of a sudden I'm getting attacked and everything else. And it's like, wow, you know what I mean? It's like, but it's not my problem. It's the person that needs to change and heal and grow and learn. And they're not willing to do that. So I feel like there is people out there that can relate to what I'm saying. And they're being attacked. But they're there as an envoy. Because God is, if the heavens can't even contain him, he ain't coming here. But he's going to send people. He's got a guy. He's got a girl. He's got a he, she, they. He's got people he can send that are going to do the job for him. The big guy. And they're being attacked left, right, and center by the devil, the demons, and the entities that are using people that don't want to grow, don't want to learn, don't want to transform. 5 of Cups. I mean, left this person for dead, unaliving, whatever you want to call it. 5 of Cups. Wanted this person to have nothing. This could have been a very loving person, a Queen of Cups. Very understanding, very accepting, but not accepted at all. So if you feel that way in your life, 7 of Swords, right? Look, playing like on a chessboard. How many stabs can we get out of this person, like Macbeth or something? It's like, you know what I mean? It's craziness. Sneaky, deceptive. People going behind your back trying to attack you. People, if they fear, like, maybe you are a loving person, and they fear what other people are going to say if they attack you frontwards. They go maliciously behind your back and do it. With gossip. Putting, like, the seeds of doubt about you. Maybe attacking you online. With memes and gifts and, you know, like whatever, gifts or whatever the hell they call them. And saying stuff. They're phony, they're fake, or they're this, that, and the third. Yeah. And you're being celebrated. They don't like it. They don't want anybody looking at you in a nice way. They're jealous. Jealous, petty people that don't want to change and don't want to evolve. They don't realize, though, that you're from God. You're like, what did Jesus say about God? When you see the Father, when you see me, you see the Father. It's like, it's like that. Human angels. Angels in human form on this earth to deliver a message to help you. You should be so damn lucky that you got a person in your life that's trying to turn your life around and actually blessing you by being in your presence. Instead of trying to crucify the person. Oh, 7 of Cups. This person who is so hell-bent on stabbing you in the back and putting you up on that cross thought they were so delusional that they thought they had all kinds of options. They didn't need you. They didn't need you. They didn't need your opinion. They had other options. They want to take door number 6. And that's why they're here. 7 of Pentacles. Because God don't play with his people. God ain't playing. 6 of Pentacles. You were generous to this person. And they were stingy with their time, their dime. But, wealthy, super rich, a billionaire when it came to ripping you up in public and behind your back and in front of people in groups making fun of you. What if God was one of us? And it's a group of 3. The power of 3 shall set them free. All that's going to do is tie them to their bullshit. It's going to tie them to whatever they did. It's going to come back on them. Oh my God. They have no idea what they've done. No idea. King of Wands. Somebody that was popular. Somebody that was popular. And in their ego, went along with it. Thought it was funny. Even added to it. Wow. I don't know. Would you believe in things like heaven? These people don't believe in divinity. They may have a cross, 1313 on the clock. They may go to church. They may get on their knees and pray like everybody else. But it proves false to its power. They truly don't believe in God. They believe in their own magical abilities to set things right, to play a pawn in people's lives, to backstab individuals and fuck them over, and then go to church on Sunday, take the host, or even get up on the pulpit and preach. Whew. Amen. I can't. 3 of Cups, working together with their false sense of propriety, attacking the chosen ones. And magicians too. Magicians. Magically attacking as well. It ain't enough to gossip. It ain't enough to slander. It's not enough. 8 of Wands coming in quick. Coming in. What's coming in quick, Spirit? Trying to, yeah, look at that. Doing everything in their power to knock a person down. Make them feel small and insignificant. And expecting their lives to be blessed. Whoo, child. Are you for real? 9 of Swords. Now they're in their anxiety and fears because they know it's all coming back. Slowly, your life is falling apart. Slowly, your life is imploding. And you're wondering why. Because you were met with an angel and you treated them like the devil. And yet, You're the person that's the devil. You've allowed the devil to, bamboozle you into believing that you have the right to play chess in other people's lives, to play games, 15:15 on the clock, to make people feel like nothing, when they were in your life to transform and to make it better. And you crucified them, just like Jesus. Wheel of Fortune's here. You could have had the Wheel of Fortune, new beginning. You could have had it, but instead you got 8 of Swords. Troubles, problems. Look at this. I can't make it up. Towers in your life. Towers in your life. Everything's going wrong because an earth angel was in your life. An angel in earthly form came to your life to transform it. And you said, no, thank you. I don't need it. I got my own magical abilities. I got my own people that are going to help me out. 9 of Cups is here, 9 of Pentacles. They're abundant. This angel was abundant. This angel had success. The world was going to offer it to you. By being in this person's life, you had abundance. And all of a sudden, this person walked away. You have, free will's at play. Done and dusted. If you don't want it, free will's at play. Cool. Right? 2 of Wands here. You're waiting for your ships to come in. The planet stages, looking around. Now you're on your knees. Now you're on your knees because that strength is here. You're weak. You're weak. Everything that you worked hard for is not working for you. Now you're guarded. Queen of Swords here. All of you are. All the people that you got to go against this person is feeling the repercussions of attacking an angelic being. Because what you do to an angel, an earth angel, you do to God. And not to mention the ancestors and their guides that they have while they're here. This was an envoy to try to help you to change your life. And now you've got to pay the karmic consequence for it. Is what I'm hearing. Spirit's not playing. Spirit wants me to tell you they're not playing. You want to know why your life is imploding? You're mystified as to why things are happening. The bills come in left, right, and center because you went after a star, an angelic star. And now your life's entanglements. All this, look at this. Poured out cups. It's all entanglements. 10. 10 of Wands, overburdened. Overburdened. What is this? 7 of Pentacles, working hard, but hardly getting anywhere. Could be a Father of Swords too. This person was in your life to transform it. And all you did was, I can't get over it. Can't get over it. What if God was one of us? You put a sword in their back. Tried to block them. It's insane. It's insane. Spirit, give me a couple more cards to end this. But the Fool. Now you look like a fool. This could have been like a new beginning for you. And now all there is problems in your family life, in your finances, and you wonder why. Now you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna have to figure it out the hard way. You had an angelic individual that came into your life to transform it. And you attacked an angel, 1919 on the clock. Chariots here. They moved away. They moved away. Because there's only so much that God can do for a person that's unwilling to change. Because free will's at play. And is going to attack their messenger. You see it in the Bible. In Sodom and Gomorrah when they were attacking the angels. There's repercussions. You can't go after God's person and think there's going to be no repercussions, no consequence. Be careful. who you attack, because you never know what kind of spiritual protection that they have, what kind of person's backing that person up. And why they're there in front of your face is not because they're there to make you feel bad about yourself. They're there to transform your life. Get it together, people. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us, just a stranger on a bus trying to make their way home. Think about it the next time you disrespect a person on any level. That could have been a relative of yours from a past life. That could have been a family member just trying to help you out, a brother or sister out. Be aware there's angels everywhere. You could be an angel if you just saw yourself that way. Thank you so much for joining me in Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I'd love to have you as part of my soul family. And like on the way out, it moves the channel, helps me. And I appreciate that so much, my soul family. Hearts and hugs, and I'll see you next time. Until then, be safe. Be blessed.